Hey, Megan.
Jacque, after that just was a gritty fight from your group. You talked about the execution that you wanted to see. What did you just tell your team after that one?
Yeah, the biggest message was, our starts have to be better. That was the first piece of that thing. I thought Cleveland was extremely physical with us throughout the course of the game, even to the last few possessions, which boiled down to physicality. We had a turnover at the end, didn't get the shot we wanted to at the end. It started with the physicality piece. So I told the guys we have to be the team more accountability, more physical, more disruptive, more communicative. We have to be the more team, and that's just who we are. At the end of the day, we'll be in games. This is a great test for us at the beginning of the year to decide how we're going to finish games.
For that last shot that you wanted, can you share what you wanted to see from
Well,
your
I was
group?
trying to call timeout. I just watched. I'm across half court at the 5.9. I'm trying to call timeout. I wish I had a buzzer that I could push to, while the referees are locked in. The play was for Mikal. Karras did a great job of fighting over, making it tough. Cam was supposed to hit it to Mikal. Couldn't call timeout. I'm across half court trying to, though.
You said, the intent was to go to Mikal. Was he just having trouble finding his way into the game to kind of get going the way he wanted to? Or in your mind, was he just not aggressive enough early on?
No, Brian, I give them total credit. The physicality which they played with, every dribble handoff, they got us off our spots. They were being extremely aggressive, trying to get between those dribble hands off. Every catch that we had was pushed out. And so Mikal's going to face that. That's part of it, being top of the scouting report. And the physicality that he has to combat that with is a great lesson for our entire group.
Jacque, what did you make of Ben Simmons tonight, and just what was behind him only playing 23 minutes besides Cam Thomas going off?
Yeah, I think you'll see this year our group, we're going to divide these minutes up throughout the course of the year. My intent was not to try to blow anyone out at the beginning of the game. I didn't even intend to play Mikal 35 minutes. But you'll see our minutes kind of range across the board because we do have depth and versatility, so this won't be the last time that happens. I thought Cam Thomas brought some energy and juice and scoring ability that we needed throughout the course of the night. That's just part of it.
With the way Cam Thomas had it going early, was there any thought of getting him back into the game earlier than around that 3-minute mark in the fourth when he checked back in?
I think, Eric, if you watched that thing, he was tired after that stretch we had put him in before. So then I went offense, defense with he and Nick. But the way he shook my hand coming out the game and that stretch that we had given him, I think the minutes overall were where they need to be tonight, probably a little bit more than Mikal. But besides that, that was the plan going into it. Our guys won't be 30-plus a lot because of the fact that we have to play extremely hard, and I don't want them coasting. So I do want them tired when I check them out of the game. That is going to be the goal for us, and let's see if it works.
Jacque, if there is another positive, you guys did win the rebounding battle. That was something you were concerned with. How was that a positive development that even though they were being more physical, you guys were able to kind of, make the extra effort to get those rebounds?
Yeah, without a doubt, Evan. I think the two things I talked about before the game was the rebounding piece, which we took care of, but then the turnover piece we didn't take care of. Those two things we can look at the end of the game, see the shot margin, and see how the game plays out. 10 turnovers in the second half. That was big overall for the game. But I am encouraged by the fact that we rebounded the basketball and brought the fight in that area for our group.
Jacque, coming into tonight, you said that Dennis wasn't 100%, but what did you like from his effort?
I think overall he was a part of that stretch that really got us back in the game. It was the physicality that which he played with that kind of permeated through the group. I think he has that ability to do that. And so looking forward to him getting to 100%, playing minutes for us, being disruptive for us. But I think you felt him when he was out there on the floor tonight.
Jacque, you did mention that none of the guys are going to play over 30+ because you want them to come out of the game tired. There were some moments during the game. Nick looked like he was laboring. So was that more of just him, being exhausted, or was that because I noticed the tape on his shoulder too? Is that something he's fighting through?
No, that's just a part of us trying to play hard and physical. And I do want to build our guys up where eventually, end of the season, maybe they have the ability to play extremely hard and 30-plus minutes. That is the goal. The beginning of the year, just metric-wise, the first, 10 games of the year is, the highest, acceleration and pace that there is throughout the course of the year. So I kind of knew that was going to feel that way once we start the game. I'll always keep an eye on Nick, what his stretches look like. I want him fresh to be able to defend for us and run the floor for us. And so sometimes he'll have an 8-minute stretch. Sometimes those stretches are going to be 4 minutes. Okay, guys.